Welcome back, guys!
Like this, I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating soon?
To Tales of Exilia, where Elise is extremely hungry, but we're back at the start of Lakutum High Road. How dare she interrupt my beginning? As we continue on to Xiandu for our storyline progress, though I have came back to the very start because there are shinies and chests up the other side of the path that we want to pick up. And we want to run and grab them as much as we can. Jet Black Favorite Times 2 will have that. And dodge any and all monsters, though the tricky monsters that made us think they were something bad with a weapon on their tail. We got ourselves a Link Ward. I didn't realise one of the seals was... Oh, hello! Get away from me! Get away from me, sir! I've got holes to check out, places to be!
Dirty boy.
These tight, dark spaces always get me a little spooked.
I'm sure they do, mainly because why do people put all their treasures in here? Increase the max HP by 20, we'll take that. Though those max HP herbs don't exactly seem that bang for their buck.
No, you only get like one stat.
It's like 10 HP or 20 HP, it's not so good. 20 TP, however, is like one spell. 20 HP is less than one hit. Now, any more sparkly, shiny, goody loveliness? There's definitely two paths on the map. It seems like one we can't take, and a skit that we have been attacked from behind, but no harm, no foul, no extra damage taken. And you're beating up people with your link arts yet again.
Yay!
Rowan, help me take them up in the sky, which is supposedly my realm of awesomeness. I love how she just slashes away like crazy.
This is the power of Maxwell.
Just beats them up, and another level up for Rowan there.
There's always room for improvement.
Well, I think we've actually got some leveling to do ourselves, but we have ourselves a skit, Elder Care.
Yeah.
My aching back. Your back hurts? Want me to give you a little therapeutic massage? Oh, that's very generous of you.
Don't coddle the elderly kid. It never ends well.
But he's in pain. I am grateful for the sentiment, Jude, but I worry that your hands might not be strong enough. Perhaps a massage from a nubile young woman would be more effective.
You mean me? If I had the 4, I'd have Ifrit bathe your back in flame to increase blood flow. Then have gnomes send tremors up and down your spine. That would clear it right up. But I suppose I could still do most of that with my own arts. Go ahead. Show me where it hurts.
Oh, I'm fine, really. Aches and pains are old friends to a man my age. Let's be moving on then.
Huh? You don't want the massage?
See what I mean?
Yeah, no more coddling.
No more coddling indeed. Ah! The Gentleman Mercenary is another skit, but before that, battles. And it seems Mila successfully dodged the perverted friend.
The inferno engulfs you.
And Flame Ring should burn them up quite nicely, though.
Training's paying off.
Maybe it's time for a black belt.
I'm not sure you're ready for that just yet, but still. Man, I was getting my Flame Ring was good timing if you didn't destroy everyone around it. It was going to be this cool AoE spell that did loads of damage, and you just wiped everyone out, and I was unhappy. We got ourselves some syrup bottles, and we definitely can't be heading up there, but let's check out the skit.
Are you ladies feeling well? Anyone need a break?
I'm okay. You sure are friendly. I thought mercenaries were supposed to be gruff and scary.
That's just a stereotype. Although there certainly are a few like that. A true pro uses good manners and a kind demeanor to compensate for the job's shadier aspects.
Huh. I guess Alvin would be even worse if he was rude as well as devious.
I suppose.
Man, you really are cool if you can let comments like that roll off your back, little buddy.
Right? Sass from stuffed animals, cheeky teenagers calling me little buddy. Nope, don't care one bit.
Definitely lying there. I think any man would be quite shocked by any woman nicknaming them little buddy. For certain phallical reasons.
Oh, feeling insecure.
I bet Alvin is right now, that's for sure. Right then, let's move on. I feel like this mining kit might be in handy for somewhere like all these rocks, but obviously not. I can't go checking everywhere. Pointy talons, only cool gemmy type things. Let's head to the Lakutum High Road Central region and start our real moving on. Alright, no treasure chests hidden around, but more skits to find with unfamiliar ground.
I've never traveled this deep into Azul before.
Nor I. In Rashagal, very little is known about the interior regions of Azul.
Well, if anyone has any questions, fire away. I've actually come here a number of times.
Because you have a girl in Azul?
I came for work, mind you. Work. But sure, I may have met a few girls over the course of my duties.
Not the most emphatic denial.
What's going on with Elise there?
Quite often little girls decide that they like older men until they realise what poo-poo heads they are.
Okay. She definitely seemed to be not too happy with that.
Expecting a message, Alvin?
Huh?
I've seen him using that bird to send letters before. To a woman, apparently.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff. Everyone, take 5.
Hey, Mila. You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No. In fact, it would be dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex in hand.
Oh, well, you know better than me.
There is a problem, however. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex. I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too. The real question, then, is when should I retrieve the key from Ivor?
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
What's the simplest way to explain this? Remember the street lamps in Fenmont? People light them with spirit arts. It's a simple parlor trick. Even a child could do it. But what happens if more powerful spirit arts are required?
Those require a powerful caster. Someone with a mana lobe of sufficient capacity. The greater the capacity, the more mana can be produced when using arts. That capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws of Riza Maxia. But a Spyrex doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrex can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation.
But that sounds really handy.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik. Anyhow, we should get going.
We should indeed. I'm wondering why Alvin is constantly allowed to use women as an excuse to send those letters, and why no one is curious at all.
Mila is so on to what he's doing because she opened her eyes when they were having that kind of private discussion with Jude's father. I think she's just waiting for her, giving him enough rope to hang himself.
Ah, okay. Or more to the point, also using it maybe. Maybe there's a point will come where she'll use it. But we have another skit. Pen pals. Man, lots of skits.
It's a pain, but I better try to bang out a letter. Let's see.
Look, Alvin's writing another letter.
My dearest, now that the interseasonals have blown their last, and the spirit climb has settled, my thoughts stray to you and your well-being.
He's so formal.
He's gotta be writing to a woman.
That reminds me, Jude. How come you didn't answer any of the letters I sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. You only ever talked about yourself. Also, your penmanship could use some work.
I can't believe you! You blow me off and still have the nerve to complain.
But I could barely even decipher them. You yank the pen so hard it tears the paper.
Well, maybe I'll just copy you. Your cutesy little bubble letters are straight from a little girl's diary.
What? Guys aren't allowed to write neatly? That's sexist.
I'm not being sexist. That's exactly how it looks.
Then you've proven my point. You are sexist.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
I'm sure you won't. Never skip with Golemology 101.
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rash'gal army through earth spirit channeling. They can only work within particular spirit climes, but they're very powerful.
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone, so she hasn't made a proper study of the subject. However, once she learns something, her ability to recall it is quite impressive.
I learned a lot of other things too. Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Well...
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
I guess she hasn't really had much of a teacher. We've earned the title regular skip viewer, so it's time to, well, view even more an irksome vessel.
Hey, Mila?
Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah, she isn't human! Run away!
Having seen the strength of Mila's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst. It has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Mila is Maxwell in a human body.
Well, it doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that.
It's still a little scary.
But haven't you always known Mila to be scary when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
Just keep them in line, Mila. Right there, with no more skits to view, where are we heading next? Well, it seems up the top, but that leaves a massive expanse to explore down below. Possible treasures abound? Or possibly the power of tea time?
Stay on guard. The enemy could be all around us.
Yes, ma'am.
How about we take a break? Would anyone care for tea?
This is hardly the time for tea.
Whatever do you mean? Here, I've steeped some of my finest blend.
Well, a moment's rest then. But stay vigilant.
This is good.
It tastes like sunshine!
It's wonderful. Not just the flavor, but the aroma too.
It's my own special mix. The aroma comes from dried fruit peels.
That's peculiar. After just one cup, I feel completely energized.
I'm better than ever!
Such is the magic of good tea and idle conversation.
Because we're English, we understand that. Or not, I drink coffee, but that's not the point! I wonder if we actually are. I was kind of thinking that energize meant we got our HP back.
No luck.
No luck. That would have been amazing, to be honest, though. Crown Feather times 3. Let's start getting our goodies. Earn title Loot Lover. Well, who isn't? When they play any game, who doesn't want to just loot everything in the world?
I think it's a Japanese thing as well, though, like the stereotype of being an old man who suddenly, like, cherishes tea and the finer things. I know it's not Japanese, but Avatar has the whole uncle character. That was really good.
Especially considering he was the war type. He's gotten past his prideful youth and now appreciates the finer things in life. Like a mysterious jewel that's hidden away in a dark recess of the land.
Picard liked his Earl Grey hot.
He very does. Search Earl Grey hot on YouTube and I'm pretty sure it's that video with him, isn't it? You've shown me it before. Earl Grey hot. Every time. Right then, we've searched all this area apart from that one treasure chest. Man, and we've viewed a hell of a lot of skits so far. Veggie sticks increases P defense and A defense by 30%. Sure, I'm not eating them. Ugh. Maybe a carrot stick, but not celery. Ugh. Ugh. Do you like celery?
Yes. You're gonna have to get over these things as well.
Duh.
I'm not having you pass these things on to any future child things.
You can't stun me while I'm using my fire spells! Burn, people, burn! Did you actually hit anyone then?
No, I was just doing it to look good.
I think I've actually burnt all the enemies with my flame ring as well.
Yeah, it looked like their heads were on fire. Well done.
Actually,
you burning things.
I'm learning Mila ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. It's like you've got you're quite a bit further ahead of learning Jude than I am of learning Mila. I feel.
This is due to his tendency for smashy smashy.
Mine for the casty, having to do the spirit kind of cast thing. Right, so like run in, flare bomb, and then channel the big ring rather than do another flare bomb like I did there. That's what I need to do. We'll just take everyone up in the sky and beat them up.
I am going to heal us, and it's going to be amazing.
Always one step ahead.
Pixie heal would be brilliant, thank you. I'm being beaten up by Tail here. Come on, Rowan, help me out. Don't let me get stunned. Is it my imagination or are more monsters joining the battle?
Excellent.
There's a monster behind me that I want to turn to target, but... And he's walking away from me as I try to beat him.
Is fighting the only answer?
It is.
It's the best answer.
The best answer.
Right. Not bad.
It gives level ups for our party, gives us some experience and breaks up all the skip viewing as well, most importantly. Right, any treasure hidden off in this climate? Right in the corner is usually where we'll find something special. We got ourselves... Oh! Skill Tome Soul Dividend. A tome that grants the party access to the EXP shared skill.
Ooh.
What is that? We'll have to find it out after this battle, but that seems like a lot better in terms of things to find thing. Come on, guys, surround me, I'm ready! Oh, they're just outside the range! Everything was looking good for a second there, but no.
How unfortunate.
You're wasting it on that
Oh!
monkey.
I wanted this one, you always use them!
You had to get quicker then, weren't you?
I saw my chance! And the battle ended. Quite horribly. Right!
Did you just blow our entire saved linking
Yes, I
arts bar?
may have blown it all. Don't kill me!
I'll pull out your leg hairs after
Oh,
this
that's
episode.
just hard! Note to friends, don't wear these kind of shorts around your girlfriend. Right, Skill Tome Soul Dividend. It seems like it's already equipped, but what can that do? Does it, like, randomly... Ah, EXP share. Gain bonus EXP without participating in battle.
Well, we
So-
should definitely put it on the others.
Well, if we've got skill points, if you know what I mean, we may as well just stick it on.
Yeah.
Stick it on everyone, just in case we're not in, or... You
No.
don't want them.
No.
No, you don't want it, but everyone else can have it.
Because I'll forget that it's on and then I'll go, why have I got no points? Cry, cry.
Does that mean they'll level up faster this way? Also, we've auto-leveled Alvin, of course, so we need to change all of this. Charge +2. We'll just put everything on because, to be honest, it looks like... Oh, natural recovery. What's that? Standing idle for 5 seconds will cure you of a physical ailment. HP will slowly regenerate while standing idle in battle. What? You just stand around. That's what he does.
The dribbler technique. No.
Prevent encounter links. I don't quite like that. I quite like the challenge that comes from an encounter link or two around the place. So let's take that on, though we've probably got a fair bit of our own leveling to do as well here. So where to go? Where to go? Right. I think we've got an ability about to be complete if I do one more magic over here. So we get strength plus 5%. That'd be nice to get. And of course, if we take the skill points that were back over here, plus that vitality to complete another one. So I need to head to my expanding bit. I'll take the HP as well, because HP is never bad. Which ability is it that will expand my grid? This one over here should be the one I head for next. You, madame, what do you want to head for?
Agi?
Agi. So this one over here.
Yeah.
Take the vitality, the skill points, the HP, and then a little bit of Agi to go with it. Well, probably one of the biggest Agi buffs we can get you at the moment. Auto level! Auto level! Auto level! Nicely and done. Right, skills again, because man, we got strength, we got vitality up, we got enough skill points to fulfill pretty much anything we want. In fact, I think that's a perfect amount for you. Oh no, Combo Siphon would be the one we can't do. 1% TP for every 9 hits, which of course is pants, yeah. That's the problem with some of these abilities.
It will get better as my TP pool gets bigger though.
It will, but it's just waiting for when.
Well, I've got over 9,000.
You got over 9,000. I nearly fell for the meme there. I nearly took that as a serious statement. Jet Black Feather times 5 in this cave? We've viewed a lot of skits this episode and not got much forward progress done. Hello, sir!
Yes, I can kind of see why people do whinge about JRPGs being very talky.
I always like their talky, to be honest. Power bombing them all.
It's great the first time round, but if you've got a good memory, you're going, yes, I know.
They won't get through.
Come on, someone guard break this eyes. Guard comes down, and Flare Bomb will knock him out, no problem at all. And you've already filled up the link gauge again?
No. Maybe you didn't blow it.
The power of linking.
Or because we're childhood
Maybe
friends.
If it hasn't all drained,
Yeah.
it can just fill back up again, so we don't waste it. I didn't waste it. Ha! I didn't manage to use my ability, mind
I'll
you.
only pull out a few leg hairs.
Oh, only a few leg hairs. I'll be fine then. What? As long as you don't get me with that epilating device. But we have ourselves another skit, Mila's Reward, to end the episode.
Saved by Rowan once again.
Yeah, I don't even worry about enemy spirit arts anymore.
Though I'm just honored that my old geezer tricks could be of use to you.
You really are one handy geezer. I feel like we youngins ought to be bowing our heads in thanks.
Oh, we should.
Thank you, honored elder.
Oh my, no need for that. This is getting a little embarrassing.
Very well then. I'll simply pat you on the head. You did good.
Mila? Rowan isn't a child.
That takes me back to my youth. Such happy memories. I'll keep doing my best.
What? It's actually working?
Yes, it probably would, especially for a pervy old man who wants a massage like him. Any physical contact with the young nubile Mila would be good, but we'll see you around, guys, for more Tales of Exilia. Next episode, join us then, as we head on to Xanadu, hopefully properly. We have so much to read and listen to, though I like the story kind of, or the character kind of development. Anyway, bye-bye.